Yo, what's up boys? In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my 4 best NBA locks for tonight's game. I'm also going to be hooking all of you guys up with a massive $600 free play. I'm going to show you guys how you can get that in just a second, so stay tuned. And also all of you guys who are new to the game, I'm going to show you where you can get some free cash to bet with tonight and also how to take advantage of these apps. Now for the recap, as you can see, we don't have one today. I went over in the last video, I released a video for the Super Bowl, went over the last video that we released. We ended up going up 5 units in profit in that video, and the next day we ended up breaking even, guys, so still pretty good on that. And then as you can see right here, I've already sent today's locks out to the VIP plan, so if you guys want that, you can join VIP to get the locks early. But also the winner of the free month of VIP is Jennifer Powell. I mentioned it in last video for the Super Bowl, but just in case you guys missed it, I'll put it up again in this video. Drop a comment down below so I can get in contact with you and hook you up with your free month of VIP picks. Also guys, I do this every video as long as we get to 50 likes. I should increase the goal soon. I'll probably increase it next video or so. As long as we get to 50 likes, drop a comment down below so you're automatically entered. It could be of anything. Some of you guys are up huge with us within the last month. I'm seeing some guys make it like $1,000 slips. You guys can join the Discord as well and see some of the wins over there, or just check the recap that I send out every single day to my winnable. You drop that comment down below. Make sure you guys are subbed, and I'll be randomly picking a comment from this video to win a free month of VIP picks in the next video. Now with that being said, I think that's all that we have at first. Let's hop into these props today so we can get this out of the way quick. The first prop that I'm going to be taking is, of course, you guys saw in the NBA Locks Part 1, we're taking Chris Paul. And I'm taking Chris Paul to go over 6.5 assists tonight. A few reasons why I'm loving this. One, we can start off with the rankings or the matchup that he has for tonight. Let's just scroll down so you guys can see. So he's facing off against Washington. The Wizards are terrible when it comes to their defense. Let's just look over it. Assists allowed, they are ranked 28th, guys, so that's pretty good for us since we are taking the assists. We can also look at the pace of game and see it's a fast-paced game. They rank fourth when it comes to the pace of game, giving us even more opportunities for assists because that's going to give more possessions to each side of the ball. Another thing I want to look into, which of course is not as accurate, we can look to his head-to-head, but you can see November 11th or November 13th, you can see he got 11 assists in this game going on the over. You can even go to last season as well. Not the most accurate, he was on a different team. I think he was even on a different team this season as well. But you can see he's been getting pretty close or going over this line already. Another reason I'm really taking this though is he also has Wemby, and I don't think Washington has anyone to stop him tonight. So if we go over to Wemby and actually look at his props, for his points props, you can see he's been pretty solid, 18, 16, 24, putting up enough points for Chris Paul to get some assists. But if we actually go to his head-to-head versus Washington, we see he put up 50 points last time they faced off on November 13th, guys. So with him putting up 50 points in that game, if Chris Paul was there, he probably would have had 20 assists. So with that being said, tonight, if Wemby goes off around the same thing, let's say he gets around 30 points tonight, because 50, I don't see him dropping 50 again, but I could see him maybe dropping 30. That puts us in a really good spot for Chris Paul to go over his 6.5 assists. Of course, he has a great matchup for that as well. Just make sure I'm on assists really quick. Of course, he has a great matchup as we just went over. And then his recent games as well. We can look over here and see this last couple recent games. He's been on a solid streak right here and just barely missed it right here versus Orlando. But if we go to opponent assists allowed, you can see that was an extremely tough matchup. Orlando ranked 2nd when it comes to opponent assists allowed. So of course, he didn't go over there. He was facing one of the best teams in the league when it comes to allowing assists. Now, when we look at similar matchups, you can see this blue line goes all the way up here because they're almost ranked dead last when it comes to assists allowed. And some of those similar matchups is, of course, you can see Atlanta, he got 9. That's sort of a similar matchup. They ranked 26, so those bottom 5 teams. Look over here versus Miami Heat, they're ranked 22, so a little bit tougher matchup. He still went on the over. Even the Clippers, another tough matchup. You can see he covered this line. They're ranked 6th in opponent assists allowed, and he still was able to get 7, just barely going over this line. So with this matchup tonight, with Wemby, having the opportunity to score so many points like he did last time, and him having a great matchup, I'm definitely taking this for the first prop. Now the second prop that we're going to hop into, that's going to be where we're going back to him again. We just cashed off of him not too long ago. I think it was actually maybe the 76ers game, I think it was, or this next game, one of the two. But if we actually look into this, I don't actually have a fancy matchup for this game. So we look right here, you guys see a lot of red and yellow, which normally would throw you off or even throw me off, but I looked into it and he's already been, phone call. Let's decline that. But he's already been going over this line a lot. If we go to opponent rebounds allowed, we can see right here, he just had a tough matchup versus the Nets, and he still went over this line. So they are ranked 8th when it comes to opponent rebounds allowed, and he has a little bit of a better matchup tonight, facing off against the Celtics, who are ranked 16th when it comes to opponent rebounds allowed. But you guys know I did a little bit deeper research I'm not sure if I mentioned it, guys. Sometimes I forget to mention. We're taking Ware's rebounds over 8.5, just so we're clear on that line. Rebounds, as you can see, over 8.5. And once again, like I was saying, I did a little bit deeper research, and I actually found that when it comes to facing off against the Celtics, he has a little bit of an edge on the matchup. I think he has faced them. Oh, he hasn't faced off the season. Maybe I'm thinking about another prop. But as you can see right here, another thing I want to look into is the filter. So his minutes, you can see his minutes have been kind of all over the place if we go back to the minutes graph. But as of recently, he's been on a solid streak. So not to get this mixed up with any of my other props, so we put this filter to around 25 minutes, which is, you know, his average that he's been getting is 25 to 30 minutes. You can see he's over this line 7 out of 9 games, now that I'm on the right lines. And that is a 77.8% hit rate on the over for this prop. Now, it's only at 8.5 tonight. I'm pretty sure you can probably play this even at 9.5 if it gets bumped up. Because look at his last couple games, guys. 14 rebounds, 12 rebounds, 12 rebounds. We cashed this line and he got somewhere around 12 and 14 in that game. Loving that. And also, let's play with the filter even more. Let's say he's averaging, I think tonight he's projected around, let's go over here actually. I saw another YouTuber using this tool, and I wanted to show you guys it as well because I do use it for projections, but I never thought about including it in the video. So we can see Ware tonight projected to be around 27 minutes played. We can look at game time decisions. Tyler Hero is a game time decision. We can go down here and see. It looks like it's going to be a toss-up whether he plays tonight. You can scroll down and see what those colors mean right down here. We're not going to hop too much in that so we can keep the video a little bit shorter. But going back to that game, like I said, he projected around, what was that, 24 minutes, 27 minutes. So if we go back to Props Madness, put filters where he plays at least around 27 minutes. You can see he's over in 6 out of 8 games. He'll do 30 minutes because he's been having a couple 30-minute games as of recently. He has a solid streak of 5 games on the over for this prop. So as long as he gets the minutes, we should be pretty solid because he's already been going over when he does get the minutes. Another thing we can look at is the similar players. So we can go down here and look at the similar players or similar people in his position and see the last 9 out of 15 guys have covered going over their line as well. That is a 60% hit rate on that prop alone, just based off similar players. We have a solid hit rate based off his minutes alone. Everything is lined up for the over tonight. I'm definitely loving this prop. And also, like I said, this tool is pretty solid as well. It is RotoWire. I've already been using it, but I thought I'll start including it in the videos. Seen someone else using it. It's been doing pretty good. We're going to start, including that as well, especially when we have game time decisions. Now, with that being said, if we go over here with Tyler Hero being out, because I didn't even think to put that filter on, I don't think it would affect his rebounds, but let's just see if he has any games. So he has one game where he went on the over, getting 15 rebounds versus Portland. And like I don't think Tyler Hero is really going to affect whether he gets a lot of rebounds or not. But with that being said, he does have one game with him being out, and with him not being sure whether he plays tonight, that's another good thing to look into as well. So those are the first 2 props that I'm loving for today. Definitely going to be straight betting both of those. Now, before we hop into the very last 2 props that I have for you, I did say I was going to hook all of you guys up with a massive $600 free play and also show you where you can get some free cash to play with tonight in case you want to lock in these props. Now, the first app that I actually recommend, it's not going to be the Chalkboard. The one that I highly recommend for all of you guys, especially if you're new, is going to be Sleeper. This is where I started off, especially getting this free cash bonus. I wish I got this when I started because I probably would have been a little bit more profitable back then. But you guys are going to get an instant $55 loaded into your account. All you guys have to do is play $5. They're going to load 55 into your account for you to play with tonight. They're also going to hook you up with this free square. Now, it isn't Kevin Durant. Obviously, this isn't the prop for tonight. I didn't update the image, but they're going to give you a free square for any player. It's probably going to be like one of the superstars to score 1 point tonight. As soon as they do that, let's say you pair that up with another simple prop. Let's say you're liking the Ware prop a little bit better to get 9 rebounds tonight. You pair that up with this prop, that's another $30. You guys are almost getting $100 just for joining Sleeper. It is legal in all these light purple states, so I highly recommend you take advantage if you haven't already. But one of the things we have been doing is this why you saw the Chalkboard, because we have been abusing this app for like the last 2 months now. As of right now, my account is not limited, and I hope it doesn't go soon because we have been killing them. But the promo code is ApexBetz. Same thing for the Sleeper promo code as well. I will have these linked down below in the comment section. You guys can just scroll down and click those links if you want access. But what it's going to do is match your first deposit up to $100, and they're going to hook you up with this free square. So for going through the links, for going through the channel, they're going to hook you guys up with the deposit matches. Same thing with that free square. You pair that up with another simple prop. You guys get $30 for winning that pair as well. And then also we've been killing it on the free plays, guys. I told you, massive $600 free play. This was the last one that we cashed. Now this one didn't put us in profit this day. This is actually, remember, these are 3 unit plays, guys. So this 2.82 payout, you have to multiply that by 3. So it's not really a 2x payout. We're putting 3 units on this. So This is why you see that my unit is, well, it looks like 600, but my units are only 200, and I'm putting that on this play 3 times. We cashed this out, and it actually broke us even on the day. So this one play saved us on the whole entire day, guys. And cashing 2 of these with our strategy puts us up almost 10 units alone. So if you guys want access to that free play, make sure you guys join the free plan down below. It will also get you into the Discord, whether you join the free plan or the VIP. Both of those will be listed in the description. Tonight we have Donovan Mitchell to score 13.5 points tonight for our no max entry play. We have been pairing that up, as you can see right here, the Steph Curry play. We took it on this one, cashed it, almost 1,700 bucks on that one play, guys. We have been up huge off of those. They also have the cash out feature, which has been pretty solid. It's been iffy some days, but as of right now, like if your first guy or 2 wins, you can cash out and take your profit as well if you don't think the last guy is going to win. And we could have done that in this play right here, but Monk actually ended up coming through and saving the day. So it is legal in all these light green stakes except for in Florida. Let's hop into the last 2 props that I have for tonight. So the next prop we're going to be taking is going to be Jalen Williams. Now make sure you guys pick the right one. This is the backup on the bench with the Y in the name, just so you guys aren't confused. I know a couple guys got confused when I sent this play out to VIP before, ended up taking or looking at the wrong guy, but they ended up locking the right one. And we just cashed in versus Toronto. So February 7th, we took this prop. It was at 4.5 rebounds. Now it's at 5.5 rebounds. I'm still pretty confident in taking this because it should have been at 5.5 to begin with. So we're taking Jalen Williams to go over 5.5 rebounds tonight. A few reasons why I love that. I don't know why I sound like Glorilla when I said that, but we can look right here and see the ranking for tonight. If I can just get this lined up. As we can see, rebounds allowed, they are ranked 28th in rebounds allowed. That is extremely solid for us. And one of the reasons I say that, because we go over here to opponent rebounds allowed, you can see even when we went over, we did not have as great of a matchup as we do today. So you can see the blue line represents the opponent rebounds allowed, and you can see it skyrockets up over here when it comes to facing off against the Pelicans, because they are ranked 28th when it comes to rebounds allowed. Another thing I wanted to look into is he's been on a solid trend, of course. He's been going on the over. You know, you don't always want to go based off that, but if the line is trending up or he's been cashing this line, it's definitely something to look into and see why he's been cashing that line and get the stats behind that. So what we have found is, of course, the ranking. Another thing, they have a slightly fast-paced game. If I actually put this in the right spot, you guys can see pace of game. You can see it's yellow, ranked 11th when it comes to the pace of game, which is still pretty good for us, which means they play a faster paced game, closer to about middle of the pack. Not extremely fast, but still enough to get us a little bit more possessions on each side, maybe take a little bit more 2-pointers, 3-pointers where he can get some more rebounds. Another reason I'm loving this line is the spread, guys. The spread for this game has been increasing a lot. So last time I took this prop, I took it because they had a minus 19 spread, and when in game like blowout games, he always goes over this line. As you can see, we can probably scroll through some of these. 31-point blowout game, he got 12 rebounds. 34-point blowout game, 13 rebounds. So the more they're winning by, the more minutes he's going to get, the more rebounds he's going to get. This one has a minus 19 spread, guys, which means they expect him to win by at least 17. You know, I don't really play the spread a lot, but a minus 17 spread means it's probably going to be a blowout. So if we actually go over here, we can actually play with another filter over on Props Madness. You can see the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games he has won in a row. If we do buy games where they won by at least 10 points, you can see he has won the last 7 games in a row as well where they win by at least 10 points. And remember, guys, the spread is minus 17, so they should win by well over 10 points tonight. And every time they have, he has been cashing this line. He's been getting a ton of rebounds, a ton of rebound chances, more minutes. You guys can just pause and look at any of these stats, you know, whenever you want to. I just keep hovering over. I don't know why I keep moving, but we can take this filter off now. Another thing I want to look into was just, like I said, the matchup in general, guys. Ranked 28th. The blowout potential, everything lines up for the over. I'm definitely going to be running this prop. I'm probably even going to throw in a value play or the free play because I'm definitely loving this one, guys. At 4.5, I definitely would have ran it back then. You know, we cashed it. 5.5, I'm still going to run it just because the matchup is so good, even with it bumping up in this game. Now, that's all for this prop. Like I said, really solid on this one. Definitely going to be locking that in. Last prop we're going to hop into is going to be Bobby Portis. Now, it looks like this line is moving, maybe. I still have it 2.5 some places. I'm going to check Chalkboard and make sure I still have it at 2.5. But like I said, the video, I've already sent all these props out to VIP. They always get this early, or they get these lines first. So what we can do is hop into Bobby Portis. Taking him over 2.5 assists. You guys probably can play it at 3.5. It's still pretty safe as of right now. You can see he's been going over this the last three games. He's been going over the line of 3.5. But we got it right now, 2.5. Already locked it in at 2.5. So I should cash this prop 100% regardless. Some of you guys may still have it 2.5. If you have it, I say lock it regardless of whether you like it or not, just because of the value you get at playing at 2.5 versus 3.5. So the reasons why I'm loving this prop is one, if you first look at the rankings, you see Golden State is ranked 17th when it comes to assists allowed. But if we actually did a little bit deeper research, which I did, I found that Golden State is ranked 21st when it comes to power forward position in general. And also we can look at games without Giannis. Let me just move this and go back to Giannis is out tonight. Damian Lillard is also a game time decision. We can look at that in just a second. But with games that Giannis has been out, look at this, guys. That's why I said you're probably safe to play this at 3.5 too. Even if it with a bump, I would probably still run it. But I know we have it at 2.5. I'm locking it at 2.5. My VIP has it at 2.5. If you can adjust this line over on Chalkboard or Sleeper, I highly recommend that because they do have adjustable lines as well. You may get a little bit lower payout, but if you guys are not on there already, like I said, link to that is down below in the comment section, just in case you guys still want it at 2.5. But even at 3, look at this, guys. Games without Giannis, he's been killing this line. Over in 7 out of 9 games at 3.5. Go down to 2.5, we get the same stats, but without Giannis, we get a little bit better. With these two being 3, we still get that cash. So even if you guys can find it like maybe right at 3, I think Dabble may be another app that has it like right at 3. I would run that as well. That's about the same at 2.5. He also been getting a huge increase in potential assists. If we look right here, this blue line represents the potential assists that he's been getting as of recently. You can see damn near none in some of these. And then as soon as Giannis is out, or these 2 games right here, Giannis wasn't out, but you can see the potential assists already increased. So as at 2.5, we cashed that line. But with Giannis being out, you can see the last 3 games, he has been getting 5, 6, 5 again. So tonight's potential, assists he could be getting around, I could see him cashing for 4 assists tonight, especially with Giannis being out. The amount of potential assists he has been getting. And another thing I wanted to mention is, like I said, Golden State ranked 28th versus the spot up shooter. That is a stat I didn't even mention yet, actually. So if we actually scroll down and look at the rankings, you can see spot up points allowed, they're ranked 28th. So with that being said, of course, that doesn't have anything to do with Bobby Portis himself. But with this team lineup, guys, he is lined up to go on the over. And I say that because we actually go over here and look at the guys that they have. Milwaukee has 4 spot up shooters, so he could pass the ball to Brook Lopez, right? As you can see, dominant player type, spot up shooter. If he cashes that, that's an assist. Who's another guy he can pass it to? AJ Green, spot up shooter, another guy. He passes the ball, he's already spotting up, he makes the shot, that's another assist. Who's the next guy? We got Prince, another spot up shooter, guys. These are 3 in a row, so his assist potential has run up a lot with Giannis being out, and because they have so many spot up shooters. Am I missing someone? I think there may be someone else. Kyle Kuzma, Damian Lillard. I'm pretty sure there was another one that I'm missing. I might have been talking about himself with his second player style, but they have 3 to 4 spot up shooters. So with them ranking terrible versus spot up shooters, and Bobby Portis assist potential assists being so high, I'm definitely running this line, guys. I know I yapped a little bit on this one, but it's just, there's so many stats I have in my notes. They're all over the place. Sometimes I just write stuff down and forget to mention and trying to make sure I go over everything. But look at the last 5 games, look at the potential assists, look at the matchup, look at the spot up shooters. I'm definitely running this prop. This is the 4th one. Now, I did say we could look a little bit into Dame Lillard being out. Look like it's going to be a toss-up. They're not sure if he's going to play or if he's not going to play. Once again, you can go over the colors and see what they mean. Very unlikely to very likely. Whether they play or not, he's about in the middle. So we go back with Dame being out. Now, we could look at games with Dame being out as well, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he will play, but just in case he doesn't, we can look at that as well. 4 out of 6 games on the over at a 66.7% hit rate. We can look at games with maybe both of them out, if they have any games with both of them out. And you can see he's over in all 3 games. So if both of them does not play tonight, you cash this line regardless of what it's at, because you can see he's going to get a lot more potential assists, or just assists in general. But with at least Giannis being out is what I found it at 2.5. I'm running that prop. Now, with that being said, guys, I do have 2 more bonus props I want to look over. I'm not personally betting them as of right now. I did not lock them in. So these are the 4 props that I was mentioning in this video. But if you guys wanted some more looks that I was looking at, I saw a couple guys mentioning that as well. I want to go over some props that I like. So if we go over here to the Atlanta Hawks versus Orlando Magic, Dyson Daniels is another guy. One of you guys actually mentioned him in the comments. I ended up looking at him. I didn't cash him that game, but one of you guys ended up cashing him out in that game. So I looked at it the very next game he played, looked at the matchup. The matchup was perfect for him. He's already been trending, as you can see right here. The last couple games, oh my God, guys, he's been going way over this line. So it's at 9.5. Honestly, we played the line at 10.5. Right now, it's at 9.5. Now, the reason I'm not taking it is, of course, look at the matchup. Now, of course, matchup isn't everything, guys, but with my props, I love to at least have the player have some type of edge, whether they're trending or not. A pretty good matchup gives us even more odds to go over the prop. It also gives you guys a reason why I like the prop and why you should bet it. But if you take this, I wouldn't be mad at it because he's been killing this line. As you can see, going way over this line, getting 13, 15. So he's always somewhere around 15 every time he plays and he goes over this line. So if he goes on the over, he won't just go over to 10. He'll probably get around 12 tonight. So playing this at 9.5, you still get pretty good value. I'm just not personally running. As of right now, I may send this out to VIP later, you know, if I find something that I like, or I might just end up straight betting it. But as of right now, I'm not running it. But if you guys take it, you know, I can't be mad at it. We can look at opponent assist allow. You can see tough matchup going down, but he did have a tough matchup versus the Rockets as well. You can see they were ranked first when it comes to opponent assist allow. Orlando is ranked second. He still got 16 rebounds and assists in this game. We can let's look at opponent rebounds allowed. You can see extremely tough matchup versus the Pistons. They are ranked third when it comes to opponent rebounds allowed. You can see in that blue line and that blue little highlighted section down there. If we go over here to Orlando, we see they are ranked second. But you can see in this game versus the Pistons, he still got 13. So if he goes on the over, he's going way over this line. And like I said, you're getting good value at 9.5 because we actually ran it at 10.5 and cashed out. So one I'll probably definitely look into. Maybe I'll throw a unit on it and straight bet it. Another one that I want to look into that we have also been killing is actually over here in the Utah Jazz game. Now, of course, I'm staying away from this game for a few reasons. Luka, Bron, you know, this matchup, I don't have any accurate research. Like with AD being out, Luka being in, it absolutely throws off the prop that I was looking at, which is Walker Kessler to go over 10.5 rebounds. Now, actually, it was at 11.5 rebounds. So at 10.5, I may actually run this, guys. I'm going to show you guys why I'm not running it as of right now, though. I want to look into it. Like I said, Luka being in, and of course we can go look at Luka's stats. Luka, even playing on the Mavericks, you can see he grabs rebound, guys. He just grabs rebounds. You can see 13, 11. He's getting double digits in the majority of his games, and when he's not getting double digits, he's still getting extremely high rebounds. So that would take away from Walker Kessler. But you know, Walker Kessler is a big man, and maybe he takes the rebounds. We can look at LeBron James. Of course, you can see he also has the chance to grab rebounds. He just got 17 in his last game. You know, going over his rebound line. So, you know, another guy who could take possible rebounds away from Walker Kessler. But at 10.5, we actually get a little bit more value than what I actually had. Oh no, it's 11.5. I was on his points. I'm stupid. 11.5 points. So this is why I'm not running it as of right now. But even at 11.5, guys, we've been cashing this line. The last time we played him, we won a massive $600 slips. He got 18 rebounds and he got 22 rebounds the next game. I think we played him again and he got 22 rebounds. So you can see he's been trending on the line. The matchup is not too bad. The rebounds allowed, Lakers are ranked 10th. But like I said, I don't really have accurate data because we don't really know what their ranking is with the new lineup. Of course, like I said, Luka being in to take rebounds. Bron could maybe try to show out tonight, take rebounds. There's just too many factors for me to stay away from this game. We can do, I wanted to see missing players on the Jazz side. If I can actually click the right thing. Let's scroll down here. Let's go to Utah, see if there are any missing players. We can see Colin Sexton would be out, but he's been out, so I don't really think that would affect Walker Kessler for his rebounds. As you can see, all games where Colin Sexton has been out, he's been over this line the last 3 games. Like I said, we cashed in both of these games. Will I take him tonight? I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll throw it in a straight bet. We'll see what we do, but those are 2 props that I'm looking at. I'm eyeballing. Not sure if I'm going to lock it yet. And it did just move down to 10.5 right in front of us, actually. So I was correct. Line just moved down to 10.5. So at 10.5, I'll probably straight bet this, guys. Another prop I was looking into. But these are the 4 props that I was loving that went over at first. Those 2 bonus props, I may throw in Walker Kessler and VIP in just a second. But with that being said, guys, I think that's about all that we have for this video. Like I said, if you're not already on Sleeper, make sure you guys take advantage of that free $55. I highly recommend it if you guys are brand new. Get this video to only 50 likes, guys. Drop a comment down below and make sure you are subbed. I'll be hooking one of you guys up with a free month of VIP picks in the next video. And for for that massive $600 free play, we're gonna do 100 likes, guys. So if the video gets to 100 likes, I'm gonna send that free play out to the free plan. All you guys have to do is make sure you join the free plan. It is linked down below in the description or the comment section. It's also gonna get you in the Discord as well. When you get in the Discord, I have an exclusive offer in there that's only for the Discord. You know, I've been keeping it pretty low key. Only the guys in there know about it. If you guys want it, hop in there, take advantage. That is all that I have for this video, and I'll catch you guys over in VIP.